I'm doing casual quadrant. Read. Why does government leave the B and I quadrants alone? In reality, governments don't leave the B and I quadrants alone. It's more that the B and I quadrants have ways of escaping up and hiding us. In Rich Dad Poor Dad, Robert talked about the power of corporations. One reason the rich keep more of their wealth is simply because they operate as corporate bodies, not human bodies. A human body doesn't need a passport to go from country to country. A human body needs a passport to go from country to country. A corporate body travels the world freely and can often work freely. A human body needs to register with the government. In America, they need a green card to work. A corporate body doesn't. While governments would like to take more money from corporate bodies, they realize that if they pass abusive tax laws, the corporate bodies will take most of their money and their jobs to some other country. In the industrial age, people have talked about offshore as a country. The rich have always sought tax havens where their money would be treated kindly. Today, offshore is not a country, it's a cyberspace, money being an idea and invisible, and can now hide in the invisible electronic realm. Soon, if it is not already being done, people will do their banking on a geosynchronous satellite orbiting in space, free from any laws, or they may choose to operate in a country whose laws are more favorable to the rich people. Rich Dad Poor Dad. Robert wrote that corporations become popular at the start of the industrial age, just after Columbus discovered a new world filled with riches. Each time the rich sent to vessel out to sea, they were at risk because if the ship didn't come back, the rich didn't want to be indebted to the families of sailors who died. So corporations were formed for legal protection to limit the risk of loss to the amount of money ventured. Wherever Robert traveled the world, the people that he deals with primarily are employees of their own corporations. They own nothing and really don't exist as private citizens. They exist as officers of corporations. As private citizens, they own nothing. And whenever Robert goes into the world, he meets people who tell him, "You can't do that in this country. It's against the law." Little do most people realize that most countries' laws in the Western world are pretty similar. They may use different words, but in principle, their laws are pretty much the same. And if possible, Robert recommends that if you at least consider being an employee of your own corporation, is especially advisable for high-income SMEs marketing. Seek advice from competent financial advice to help you choose and implement the best structure for your particular situation. So basically, I guess the reason why corporations keep their money is because they use corporate bodies, not human bodies. So you know how before if they were trading or something like that, and if ships sink, then their families would probably be mad or sad. But those big businesses or something like that, they would probably have to pay for it, I guess. Because I don't know what was really actually in 1800, but 1500, 1600s. Because I ain't a time traveler, but if ships sink, I guess you would probably have to pay the family a bunch of money. But But now if a ship's saying, I don't know, maybe. But the big BNI businesses don't use human bodies. They use corporate bodies. I think that shit's on up really. As Gizocus goes around that import descriptions, reviewing mom section 1 from 0 to 50 apartments and 7 years now. Let's try